Conflict in West Asia that has had a global impact on crude oil prices. The global oil prices that have jumped above $110 a barrel. US-Israeli war with Iran has fueled fears of prolonged disruption to shipments through the Strait of Hormuz. Crude oil prices surged nearly 20% in one day. Brent crude, the international standard for oil, crossed the $110 level in trade. Prices are the highest since Ukraine war fears in June 2022, and according to reports, about 10 vessels in or near the Strait of Hormuz have come under attack since Iran blocked the strategic waterway in retaliation of US-Israeli strikes. US and Israel launched fresh waves of airstrikes across Iran over the weekend, hitting multiple targets, including oil depots. Let me take this to my colleague Sakshi, now joining us from the newsroom with further details. Really, Sakshi, to understand how sharply have the global crude prices reacted to the war so far, and what are the triggers in particular that are being watched out for?
Absolutely, Suyesha, you hit the nail on the head right at this point in time. We are seeing oil is on the boil. We have not seen these prices in the last 4 years. The last time around that we saw Brent crude prices hitting $116 a barrel was in June of 2022. And we are seeing a sharp spike. Last week alone, we had seen about a 25-30% spike in crude oil prices. And in just the last 24 hours, we have seen another 20% spike in Brent crude prices. And that has really, elevated a lot of concern. This is, of course, led by the West Asia crisis now entering its 10th day with no signs of de-escalation of the war at all at this point in time. This has led to some fears of prolonged disruption around the Strait of Hormuz. That is a crucial and a critical energy supply chain because 20% of the global crude oil supply happens through the Strait of Hormuz. And that's why there is a rising fear of the disruption in the crude oil supplies. Remember, for India, 50% of our own crude oil supply happens through the Strait of Hormuz. And that's why you're looking at how the Indian markets are also reacting, at this point in time with sharp negatives on the fears of the prolonged fears of disruption on the crude oil prices as well. Add to that, what we've seen is that there are already in the war a lot of oil and gas refineries getting hit. And therefore, a lot of tankers have now stopped, transmitting from the Strait of Hormuz. That has led to further uncertainty on the supplies. Add to that, the third issue is that Iraq, Kuwait, UAE, which are the oil producers, have now stopped their further oil production at this point in time because of the export-oriented concerns and the constraints there. They're saying that they're running out of the storage capacity at their shores and in their containers, and therefore they are not producing any more crude oil at this point in time. This has led to further, issues that are getting, talked about as far as the supply or smooth supply of crude oil is concerned. Remember, India imports 80% of our crude oil needs, and of that, 50% gets transmitted through the Strait of Hormuz at this point in time. The Indian stock markets have had a heavy blow today, 700 points gone on the Nifty. We've also seen about a 2,200 points cut on the Sensex as well. All the stocks, all the sectors are trading in deep red at this point in time. Whenever these, war-like situations happen, we always bank upon the defense-oriented stocks. But even today, the defense-oriented stocks are not providing any kind of a support or are bucking the trend at this point in time. It's an all-across sea of red at this point as far as the markets are concerned. Of course, the biggest hit is on the oil and gas derivatives. We are seeing the oil marketing companies down by 5 to 6% odd. The rupee, remember, is also at a fresh record low of 92.8 odd levels at this point in time. Remember, the sharper the fall on the rupee will further add to the inflationary troubles and therefore continue to lead to a widening of current account deficit for India as well. And therefore, the rising import bill will further lead to the macro issues, erupting for India on the growth, on the rate in sensitive sectors as well. And those are the troubles that we are seeing at this point in time, Suyesha.
Sakshi, I want to thank you for highlighting all those details.